Congratulations, first 10 of the season. How did that feel?
I mean, it felt amazing to get a 10. I was honestly just hoping for nines, even though scores don't really matter to me. I was like, it would be cool if I got a nine. So to break that box and getting a 10 was just amazing.
I mean, I was shocked. I was literally shocked. I was crying the whole performance just because it was just very emotional. And then just to finish it, it felt so good. The dance felt so good. It was one of those moments where, I say I black out. This time I was so aware of everything happening that it felt like I almost felt like I was watching what was happening, and I loved it. So then to get a 10, I was like, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
And how special to have such a special dance, score you that 10, that very first 10 of the season. Skai, how was this week? How were your emotions this week prepping for this dance? What was that like?
I mean, of course, this dance is just overall just emotional, because it is dedicated to Cameron. So there was a lot going through my head this week, but I'm just really glad that I got to show everyone how hard I worked on this performance and how dedicated I was.
Yeah.
I feel like this week was such a good week for us because, I feel like we connected a little bit closer just because we shared that moment in the beginning of rehearsals of speaking about Cameron and really finding out who Skai is because of him. And I feel like that really brought us closer together and really helped us this week. And it was beautiful. This week was honestly
amazing.
Incredible.
Everyone did such a great
Everyone
job.
danced so good.
Definitely.
And it was a magical week.
I think Carrie Ann said it best when she said, Cameron's watching and he's here with us. And I think Tyra said something similar to that as well, which is so true. Alan, how proud were you of Skai this week?
Oh, without a doubt, this is probably one of my proudest moments ever. Just to be able to help Skai share her feelings and her emotions about, someone who's such a significant part of her life and has shared half her life with her. It was hard on everyone, but I still can't even imagine how hard it was for Skai.
When we lose people, it's always a reminder of how fragile life is. And Skai, I know you're so young, but how did that kind of change you and sort of your outlook on life?
I mean, it's sad, but Cameron isn't the first person that I've lost. It's been super close to me. So, since a really young age, I kind of just looked at life as you live every day and you just have to be proud of yourself. You have to go out there, be kind to others. It was just something that I've always thought about. It wasn't necessarily just because of Cameron. But yeah, it's kind of been in my head for years and years and years, just how to live life gracefully.
And you definitely lived it gracefully today.
I think we saw you living very gracefully tonight. Next week, we're going into 80s week. That's probably going to be the hardest for Skai, I think, because...
And me.
Oh, are you a 90s baby?
Yeah, I'm a mid-90s.
You guys are at a little bit of a disadvantage, but what can we look forward to from your performance next week? Can you tell us? Did you know anything?
Yes, we know, but I don't think we can say what we're doing, but it's a lot of fun energy. And I think you guys will really, really like this dance.
Yeah, it's definitely the first time we're playing characters of sorts. And it's a lot of fun. The 80s, I'm going to have to do some research. Skai definitely needs to do some research on the 80s.
You know what? I don't, because my mom has always educated me on the 80s. So 80s music, 80s movies we'll always watch. So I'm very familiar with the 80s. And my mom was, around during that time. So yeah, I'm not as, I don't know so much about the 80s as people might think.
I don't know as much about the 80s as people might think. No, I do love the music though. I feel like the 80s music is the best era of music.
And the fashion. So I'm sure we have some great fashion.
Oh, I mean, you guys are going to be shocked.
You guys are going to love it.